G'day. Can you tell what's wrong with this bottle of Corona I'm holding here? Aside from the fact that I'm not drinking it, I suppose. And what can we learn about that when it comes to marketing our business? Let's have a talk about that today. G'day, I'm Jason Foss. In today's episode of Intentional Branding, we're going to have a look at the mystery of the lime in the neck of the bottle of Corona. That's, of course, what was wrong with it. And what lessons we can draw from that in terms of our own marketing and our own branding. Now, the origin story of the lime in the Corona bottle is a bit of a mystery. I've done a bit of research and found conflicting stories everywhere. And on Snopes.com here, they mention a few of the theories running around, all of them unconfirmed. But my favourite one is this second last point on the screen now. So it reads there, some bright spark who works for the brewery came up with the idea of festooning bottles of Corona with wedges of lime, both in an effort to create a more visually enticing image and to provide what might be otherwise regarded as a somewhat uninspired beer, which is a little nasty, but anyway, with a hint of cachet, and possibly even an intriguing, if unstated, backstory. People like both ritual and mystery, after all, and the lime provides both. So these are all unconfirmed, but I'm going to go with the marketing stunt today, because whether it's true or not, it's a great story, so we all love a great story. So why is it so effective? Well, there's 4 reasons that we'll run through today. And the first thing that I'll highlight is the fact that the bottle is clear. Most beer bottles are not clear, but the Corona one is. So anything they do in here is going to be clear to the consumer. Clear not only because they can see it, but clear also in terms of it's obvious and apparent. And so if you're doing something to differentiate yourself in terms of your marketing, to make yourself different from the competition, make sure that is clear to your buyer, clear to the consumer, what that difference actually is. So that's the first one, some clarity in the bottle in this case. The second one is that no other beer is known for putting lime or lemon, if that's your preference, inside the neck of the bottle of beer. It's completely unique to Corona, and in fact, anywhere you buy a bottle of Corona, pretty much anywhere, they'll offer you either a lemon or a lime in the neck. Oddly enough, though, apparently that's not the custom in Mexico, where the beer's from. If you buy a Corona in Mexico, it just comes like that. This, the fact that it's not a thing in Mexico also lends weight to the fact that this is a marketing stunt for other countries. So my third one, on the back of the second one, the fact that, it's quite unique to Corona, is the fact that if anybody tried to copy that, it would be really obvious that that's what they're doing. They're copying Corona. That's what it's known for. Any other beer that tries to do that is just they're going to look kind of silly, basically. And the fourth point is that, sort of in line with what I read before from that article on Snopes.com, is that there's actually really nothing all that special about the beer. I mean, let's be honest, it's all right, but it's nothing to get too excited about. So it's not the product itself that's different or has any differentiation in the mind of the consumer, but it's about the experience. It's the way the product is delivered and then consumed. So based upon those 4 things, what can you learn? What lesson can you take when it comes to marketing your business? I mean, let's face it, as the author of that article on Snopes said, there's nothing that special about the beer. The product isn't necessarily greatly different from any other beer on the market, but what is different about it is the way it's experienced. The delivery of the product is where that differentiation lies. So if you've got something that's a little bit commoditized, a lot of trades businesses, for example, or something where it's a bit hard to come up with something that's that different from your competitors in your area, what can you do with the delivery of that and the way the customer experiences your product or service? That comes down to differentiating yourself based upon the experience of your customer rather than differentiating yourself based on the product itself. So there's some homework for you today to have a think about that. In the meantime, yeah, it's close enough. I'll see you later. Oh, you still here? Well, if that's the case, don't forget to hit the like button down below, hit subscribe over here, and there might be a couple of other videos that are worth watching over here. Thanks for your support. I'll see you in the next one.